And I am live. I may have been live for about a minute before, but it was just circling, so I wasn't sure. Hi, everyone. Kamitra here with on day number 22 of my 30-day Go Live challenge of dropping from head into my heart. And actually, I'm looking at myself and I feel like my camera is a lot darker. Now, I know I don't have the best camera and I plan to upgrade my laptop, but I feel like it's extremely dark today, and I don't know if it's because outside it's starting to get dark. Apparently, we're going to have a storm in a little while. I don't know what that means, if it's good, bad, or severe, but it says storm watch, so it's all good anyway. But don't you ever notice that everything is always expanding? And I want to speak about money particularly, right? When I was a child, I could picture spending 25 cents for a certain item. And now, if I go back to find it, it's dollars, right? It's definitely never going to be 25 cents again. And the value of $100 then was so much compared to now. In a grocery, you buy 5 items and it's a couple $100, right? So the value of money has also decreased, right, for that $100 bill. And the thing is, that's not going to change. In 5 years, in 10 years, the value of $100 is going to be even less. The amount of things that you can buy is going to be less. And that's because everybody is expanding. Everything is expanding. So it's not that prices are ever going to come down. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And how do we cope, right? Because it can be overwhelming just thinking about it, right? But it's really, really important that you think about it today so you can plan for it. It is not going to get any cheaper. It is not going to get less, right? It's going to get more. And as the economies change and presidents change and things like that, it's going to be up and down depending on who is running the countries, right? And how we interrelate as a world. The thing is, it's not that you have to be afraid of it. When you are aware of something, you have two choices. You can choose fear and say, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do, and blame everyone under the sun, right? Or you can say, hold on, this is just a natural way of life, which also means that there is a way for me to front load my side. And I mean, make more money. Because if you make more money, does it really matter how the cost of something changes? No, because you would always be able to afford. You would always be in the green, as they say, right? But you have to build that habit of not letting everything around you expand and you not expanding. You're not expanding in your mindset. You're not expanding in how much money you earn, in the ways that you earn money, right? Because obviously, if you're trading time for dollars, there's only 24 hours in a day and you will crash. So you have to find different ways. And that's one of the reasons why I started my business. That's one of the reasons why I do investments, because those are things where when you put it in, you put minimal effort in managing it, but you get big returns, especially if you could tolerate risk a little bit better. But when you understand the concept that everything in this world is expanding, you become more risk adverse because you understand the nature of it is for me to expand as well, which means how much money I have has to expand as well. But most people stay stuck and wait for that expansion on the outside and then say, shit, what am I going to do? So here today, I'm here to call to you to say, look at your current circumstances, right? Are you prepared for the continuous expansion on the external? Because if you're doing one job and you're just making ends meet, then the answer is no. If you're doing one job and you're not truly living a full life, and I'm talking about enjoying yourself, going on your vacations, having time off, doing self-care, just enjoying not working sometimes, then you're not doing it the right way, or I should say not the right way, you're not doing it in the best way, because you can actually have everything. But you need to change that lens that you're looking through this life at, right? In the corporate world, when I was there for 10 years, I didn't believe that I could do anything but trade time for money. And today, I don't do that. I work 2 to 3 hours a day on my business. And it's like investments. It's out there and it's working for me in the background. right? And some people in my business, they depend fully on the business alone, but I don't even do that, right? I believe in the concept of having different sources of income. So together, all of it makes me financially free. Because the same way everything changes, it means the corporate world is changing. It means all business models are changing. It means all these people that we deal with can change, right? Nothing is fixed. So it's not about one, but it's about finding a few perfect fits. And this business is one of them. This business is flicking amazing, right? But a lot of people are afraid. They're afraid of doing something different than the corporate world because that is what they were taught. And I get that. I was taught that too. And hey, I am not saying to just walk away from your job like I did, right? I was able to do that because I had the support of my husband and I had a lot of savings, right? I made a financial choice based on choosing my health and knowing that I can still take care of myself. So I made that decision. But for most people, this their corporate world, sorry, their corporate world is actually just simply a stepping stone. But they don't realize that. They wait until they are fired. They wait until they can't make ends meet anymore. They wait until they're sick, and then they want to make the change. So I'm asking you today, right? Are any of these things possible in your life where one day it's going to hit you and you have to change then? Why not change now? Why not open yourself up to doing something different so you can start expanding to be on top of the external expansion that is going to happen no matter what, right? That's one promise I can make to you. Things are not going to get cheaper. It's going to get more expensive. And it's not that life is hard, because life is really easy. It really is. But it's what you tell yourself up here is the most important thing, you know? And I love working with people who could change their mindset a little bit to just see, you know what, if I make a tweak here today, it's going to change my life massively in the future. I love working with people who understand that it's not about everything just being perfect. It's about being imperfect, and that makes it perfect for you as an individual. And I love helping people who want more, who want to live their full life, you know? The more money, the more time, the more joy. Because that is what this life is about. How could anything else make sense? How could staying in an unfulfilling job until you're 65 make sense? It just doesn't. So if you're one of those people who can see that there's a bigger picture, who wants to do the expansion as well, then this definitely is for you. This business is for you. It's one of the ways, right? So I'm going to enjoy helping you and guiding you, and oh my God, working aside you, celebrating with you to see this change, to see this transformation of wherever you are into the best version of who you are meant to be and the best quality of life that you deserve. So yeah, that's it for me. Send me a message if you want to know more about my business. All right, I am still live. This is the first time that this has happened to me, and my laptop died. You know, people ask me if you have to be tech savvy to do this business. The answer is no, you don't. But anyway, so now I've learned something, right? I've learned that if you do disconnect, then you're still live, and it's all good. So yeah, I'm going to end there. If you do want to find out more about my business, then send me a message and let's have a conversation. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.